Today I'll reveal 50 timeless truths about the mind, reframed through Stoic wisdom. Stay with me until the very end, because truth number 21 and 44 may completely change the way you see your life. 1. Talking to yourself isn't madness, it's strategy. Psychology says it sharpens focus. The Stoics did the same through journals. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself daily, giving orders to his own mind. Talking to yourself is not weakness, it is self-leadership. 2. Messy handwriting often means thoughts outpace the hand. Seneca warned of scattered minds. The Stoic way: slow down. Write with intention. Clarity is worth more than speed. 3. The brain processes insults faster than praise. Evolution wired us for caution, but Stoicism teaches you are not harmed unless you allow it. An insult lingers only if you give it power. 4. Multitasking lowers mental sharpness. Epictetus warned against chasing everything at once. Focus is strength. Do one thing with virtue instead of many things with distraction. 5. Doodling improves memory. The Stoics too used techniques, repetition, visualization, daily reminders, to lock lessons into the soul. Scribbles aren't waste, they're anchors of attention. 6. A racing heart feels like love or fear. The Stoics cautioned, don't trust first impressions of the body, test it. Philosophy trains you to rule over impulse, not bow to it. 7. Mirroring body language builds trust. The Stoics knew true connection comes from character, not imitation. Marcus Aurelius wrote, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. 8. Quiet observers notice more. Seneca said, silence is a lesson in itself. The silent one sees truths the loud miss. The Stoic listens before he judges. 9. Rejection feels like physical pain because the brain treats them alike. But Marcus Aurelius said, if it is endurable, endure it. Stop complaining. GT pain, physical or emotional, is training. 10. People lie daily to avoid conflict. The Stoics rejected this. Epictetus urged, be silent or speak something better than silence. Lies weaken character. Truth makes it unshakable. 11. Chewing gum boosts memory. The Stoics didn't chew gum, but they repeated maxims, walked, and reflected to sharpen recall. The method may change, the principle endures. 12. Calm people often survived earlier chaos. The Stoics would say, scars make sages. What breaks one person forges another. Resilience is never luck. It is practice through hardship. 13. Eye contact raises connection. Yet Stoicism warns, it's not about staring into others, but into yourself. Seneca wrote, how can a man be in control of others when he has no control of himself? Look deeply, not just outward, but inward. 14. Fear often strikes before events even happen. The Stoics mastered this truth. Marcus Aurelius said, you suffer more in imagination than in reality. Anticipate, prepare, but do not bow to shadows. 15. People yawn when others do. It's empathy at work. Stoicism reframes it. Emotions spread like fire. If you remain calm, you extinguish chaos around you. Your discipline becomes their mirror. 16. Complaining rewires the brain to focus on negativity. Epictetus commanded, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Stop repeating wounds, heal them through action. Every complaint is practice in weakness. 17. Music alters mood instantly. The Stoics too used rhythm and poetry to align the soul. Choose your inputs wisely. What you hear daily sculpts your mind silently. 18. Decision fatigue weakens willpower. Seneca warned against excess choices, reminding us, if you live according to nature, you will never be poor. Simplicity restores strength. Minimalism isn't trend, it's Stoicism. 19. People reveal more when they pause. Silence is a weapon. The Stoics often answered with patience. Words rush. Truth waits. The pause exposes reality. 20. People walking in sync feel united. The Stoics sought harmony not through rhythm of steps, but rhythm of values. True unity is not bodies moving the same way. It is souls walking toward the same good. 21. Most people forget dreams within minutes. But Stoicism says, don't cling to passing illusions, cling to enduring virtues. Dreams vanish, character stays. 22. The placebo effect shows belief can heal the body. The Stoics knew this. Thoughts shape real. 80. Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Faith in healing is itself medicine. 23. Stress shrinks memory. The Stoic way? Transform stress into training. Seneca declared, fire tests gold, adversity tests brave men. Memory may fade under strain, but courage grows. 24. Writing goals makes them more likely to happen. The Stoics lived by this. Daily notes, daily maxims. Marcus Aurelius's meditations were never meant for us. They were his private training ground. Goals gain power when ink touches paper. 25. Smiling rewires the brain toward joy, even if it's forced. The Stoics practiced this by shaping their inner judgments. Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it. The face follows the mind, and the mind follows the face. 26. Crossing arms often signals defensiveness, but Stoicism teaches it's not about your posture, it's about your perception. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Whether arms are crossed or open, your true strength lies in your judgment. 27. People remember emotionally charged moments longer. The Stoics understood this. Pain and joy carved the deepest lessons. But instead of clinging to the memory, they asked, what virtue does this teach? Transform moments into wisdom, not wounds. 28. Lack of sleep makes the brain misread emotions. Seneca warned, the mind must be given rest. Rest is not laziness, it is discipline. A weary mind is a weak mind. A rested one sees truth clearly. 29. We overestimate how much others think about us. The Stoics crushed this illusion. Marcus Aurelius wrote, it's not worth thinking of what others think of you when they hardly think at all. Free yourself from imagined eyes watching you. 30. People under pressure reveal their true character. Epictetus said, circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him. Stress doesn't shape you, it unmasks you. Train daily, so when tested, your virtue shines. 31. Scent triggers memory stronger than sight. The Stoics used simple reminders too. Symbols, tokens, phrases. External triggers bring back the past, but Stoicism insists, anchor yourself to the present. 32. Laughter bonds people instantly, but Stoicism warns, don't laugh to please others, laugh from freedom. Seneca said, true joy is a serious matter. Joy without dependence is the strongest bond of all. 33. People under pain exaggerate time. The Stoics flipped this. Endure pain, and time becomes your ally. Marcus Aurelius whispered to himself, if it's bearable, then bear it. Don't dramatize. Pain passes, your response endures. 34. People prefer stories over statistics. And this is why Stoicism survived. It is not just rules, but lives lived. Epictetus was a slave, Seneca a statesman, Marcus an emperor. Their philosophy isn't theory, it's a story of endurance. 35. Our brains are wired to seek novelty, but Stoics warned, chasing new pleasures enslaves you. Seneca said, "Nothing is enough for the man to whom enough is too little." True satisfaction is mastery over desire. 36. Tears release stress hormones. To the Stoics, tears weren't weakness, they were natural, but control meant shed them without drowning in them. Epictetus said, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish them as they happen." Even sorrow can be accepted without despair. 37. People copy emotions they see. Anger spreads, joy spreads, calm spreads. The Stoics taught, "Be the rock that calms the waves. Your inner state infects the world, so let your calm be the contagion." 38. People are more honest in the dark. But Stoicism says, your honesty must shine in daylight when it's hardest. Seneca declared, "What you do when no one is watching, you should also do when all watch." Integrity is not seasonal, it is eternal. 39. Sharing secrets creates bonds, but the Stoics would caution, choose wisely. Epictetus said, "Better to be silent than to speak foolishly." Vulnerability builds trust, but virtue must guide what you reveal and to whom. 40. Reading fiction deepens empathy. The Stoics also stepped into other minds. Marcus Aurelius wrote daily as if speaking to himself, but for us too. To imagine another's struggle is to train the soul in compassion. 41. Fatigue lowers resistance, making people more agreeable. The Stoics remind us, persuasion built on weakness is empty. True agreement must come from reason, not exhaustion. Otherwise, you have not convinced, only conquered the tired. 42. Forgiveness strengthens the mind. Seneca wrote, "How much better to heal than to seek revenge. Holding grudges poisons the vessel that carries them. Release, and you release yourself." 43. Faces are remembered more than names. To the Stoics, this was proof. We must treat all faces with dignity, for they reflect the shared humanity of reason. Whether emperor or slave, the face reveals the same mortal truth. 44. Avoiding eye contact doesn't mean weakness. It can mean depth. Stoics knew the inner gaze is far more important than the outer. Epictetus said, "Examine your impressions. To look inward is the greatest vision." 45. Decisions are made emotionally, then justified logically. Stoicism flips the script. Train reason to be master, not servant. Marcus Aurelius repeated, "If it's not right, don't do it. If it's not true, don't say it." Emotion may leap, but reason must lead. 46. Fast talkers appear more confident. But Stoicism insists, confidence is not speed, but steadiness. Silence, when chosen, is stronger than any rapid speech. True power doesn't need haste, it needs weight. 47. The brain notices threats more than opportunities. Evolutio in-shaped this, but Stoicism offers the counterbalance. Focus not on what frightens you, but on what is in your control. Fear spots dangers, wisdom chooses action. 48. Writing goals increases achievement. Marcus Aurelius's meditations were his goals written to himself. Virtue, patience, justice. Writing is anchoring. It turns wishes into duties. Put your philosophy on paper, and your paper into life. 49. Loneliness weakens the body. The Stoics knew humans are born for community. Marcus wrote, "What is not good for the hive cannot be good for the bee. Connection is not luxury, it is survival." 50. Finally, the way you treat others reveals yourself. Epictetus taught, when someone wrongs you, remember, it is not the act, but your judgment of it that hurts you. Kindness is not about them, but about who you are. Every act is a mirror of your soul,